Brain in Hand is what you'd call a digital hybrid. That means it's a combination of technology and human support that's aimed at autistic people and people with low-level mental health-based anxieties.
Been brought in initially as an autistic consultant because like outside Brain Hand, my job is always to represent as many autistic voices in whatever stream I do. So coming into Brain Hand, I lead all the co-production work of representing that user voice, a large portion of our user base which is autistic. So yeah, I get the pleasure of being able to represent user need, and I get to listen to all different user stories, etc., constantly, and do it in a way that is actually inclusive towards autistic people, because many of the practices, typically in co-production, aren't necessarily inclusive in the first place.
And co-production and using the people who use our services to help inform the roadmap for our product and how we deliver it is the key to success.
To be able to have Brain in Hand, to work with a specialist one-on-one to break down what are the anxieties I had around everything, and then store that all in technology and be able to access solutions and strategies as to when I'm struggling. It's just meant that I can live alone. So yeah, that's the biggest thing it's done for me.
I think the biggest gap we need to bridge is actually organisations who buy services like this being bolder in what they do and actually looking to deploy technologies at scale. You know, if you take digital technologies, they can raise from being a simple pendant alarm through to something very complex, managing people's health. And the actual standards required for those differs greatly, but they're all put together in the same basket. And so mapping out what the appropriate evidence standards are to prove success and then to scale that and being very transparent with that would be a great help to innovators, but also a great help to health and social care.
So one thing that we definitely need to do to bridge that gap is to make it a lot easier for more people to access and get hold of things that are going to innovate and improve their lives.